Today I am going to discuss different personnel and job duties in a restaurant. Please listen carefully in every details. Thank you. Lesson 2, Duties and Responsibilities of a Waiter, Job Description of Service Personnel. Topics, Duties and Responsibilities of a Waiter, Job Description of Service Personnel. Learning Outcomes. At the end of this session, you will be able to understand the duties and responsibilities of a waiter. Identify and understand the materials used of a waiter. Explain the important roles of service personnel. Explain the organizational structure of the food and beverage department. Identify the food and beverage job titles and responsibilities of staff. Let's start. Introduction. In this session, you will learn the duties and responsibilities of a food and beverage service attendant, waiter. You will also learn the skills and knowledge required to provide food and beverage service to customers in different hospitality industry establishments. Learn the organizational structure of the food and beverage personnel. Also, you will know the job titles and responsibilities of the staff. What is food and beverage service attendant, waiter? A food and beverage service attendant, waiter is a competent person who provides food and beverage services to guests in hotels, motels, restaurants, clubs, canteens, resorts and luxury liners. The FBS attendant, waiter should have the knowledge, skills, and attitudes required to provide food and beverage services to customers in different hospitality industry establishments. Duties and responsibilities of the food and beverage service attendant, waiter. Basic function. Takes and serves food and beverage orders according to prescribed standards of service. Specific duties. Looks after the necessary preparations before the start of operation. Wipes, prepares the necessary containers, mise-en-place, napkins, tray, cutleries, other supplies. Refills salt and pepper shakers and other condiments. Checks and restocks service station and sees to it that the par stack is maintained. Sets up the table and installs required facilities. Studies the menu and familiarizes himself with the outlet's specialties as well as out-of-stock items and undertakes suggestive selling, knows the menu and specialties. Does suggestive selling for out-of-stock items. Takes order and serve food and beverages. Places orders to the kitchen and pick up orders, in the absence of a busboy. Assists in welcoming and seating guests. Presents food bill to guest, receives payments and remits the same to the cashier. Attends to guests' inquiries, requests and complaints. Clears table of soiled dishes, dirt and trash, in the absence of a busboy. Performs other side duties and assignments given by the superior. Waiter's material. You need lighter, for your guest who smoke. Waiter's hand, a cloth used by a waiter to clean the table by guest request. 3 working pens, extra pens are necessary, 1 pen for taking order, the second pen is for waiter's extra pen, and the third pen is for guest, if they needed a pen. 2 service cloth or napkin. Bringing extra napkin is required. You will never know if guests want to request extra napkin. Cork wedges. It was used for seal the wine in the bottle, which severely retards the oxidation process of it. Safety pins. It is used to fasten pieces of fabric or clothing together, used by a waiter. Corkscrew or waiter friend. It is commonly used by waiter. It was used to open the cork from the wine. Job description of service personnel. 1. Food and beverage manager. Basic function. Plans, organizes, directs and controls the delivery of services in all outlets, guest rooms and banquets and sees to it that policies and standards are complied with. 2. Head waiter or outlet supervisor. Basic function. Oversees food and beverage operations in his assigned outlet, and ensures that services are carried out in accordance with prescribed standards and policies. 3. Captain waiter. Basic function. Oversees the setup and delivery of services in his/her assigned station. 4. Receptionist. Basic function. Welcomes and greets customers at the entrance and escorts them to the tables. 5. Waiter or waitress. Basic function. Takes and serves food and beverage orders according to prescribed standards of service. 6. Busboy. Basic function. Dining room helper and runner. 7. Bartender. Basic function. Prepares, mixes alcoholic and non-alcoholic beverages according to prescribed standards. 8. Barboy. Basic function. Acts as runner and helper in the bar.